Michael, you know, it's difficult because this day is about the victims, but in many ways it's about this defendant as well. There are things for this judge to consider. I would not want to be in her shoes right now. Whatever decision she makes, if she finds somewhere to think that this young man might be redeemable, she has to look all these people in their face and say that. And again, the emotion was just so devastating. I don't know how she does that. I would not want to be in that judge's shoes.
I literally was just going to say the following words. This is the type of case that reminds me why I never want to be a judge. If they were to put a gun in my head and tell me you have to be a judge, I would say no. I can't be a judge. I don't want to be a judge. This is a very difficult case, and I'll tell you why. This case is going to serve as many, many different things. It's going to serve as a litmus test on the CTE mitigating factor argument. Depending on what the judge does, the judge is going to set a precedent that every other criminal defense attorney going forward will have to discuss CTE at future conferences. You will have to have a clipboard when you're talking to your clients and ask them, hey, did you ever play football before? Have you ever been concussed? Have you been concussed in a car accident? Have you been concussed playing football? They would have to do it, right? Depending on how this judge comes down. I think the defense made a very compelling argument. I want to say to anybody who's looking at this case that you got to keep in mind, this is a difficult situation. However, this defendant pled guilty. This defendant tried to cut his own head off. That's not an excuse for what happened, nor is that to say that he should get off. But I think that this person should not be thrown away for 1,000,000 years. Tried to cut his own head off, pled guilty, and the father did it for me. Earlier on today, his father spoke in court, and he addressed Madison directly. He addressed her mother directly. He addressed the other person directly. I believed him. He was credible. The judge witnessed it. This person, I think, really helped his son in this set, because at the end of the day, this is a tragedy for multiple people. Yes, Madison's going to have to live with this for the rest of her life, which is why this person should go away for a few decades. But this is a very difficult decision for this judge.